The female judge and her daughter walked out of the courthouse. She had just sentenced a criminal to life in prison, so they were planning to go out and celebrate. Little did they know, they were already being watched. As they walked down a narrow path, the daughter suddenly felt like someone was following them. But when they looked back, there was nothing unusual. The judge told her daughter to relax, but the very next second, federal agents arrived at the crime scene. There were no witnesses to the murder. The police were still reviewing nearby surveillance footage. Their designer bags and watches were left behind. Clearly, the killer wasn't after money, so revenge seemed like the most likely motive. The federal agents soon arrived at Leslie's house. Belle asked Mike if anyone had threatened the judge recently. Mike replied that many people had threatened her in court, but his wife had never been intimidated. She was a very strong woman, but when Belle mentioned their daughter, Mike couldn't hold back his tears. Sam was a bright, good kid. She had just quit her job at Goldman Sachs 3 months ago. She was planning to do something more meaningful, but at that point, Mike was choking up and could say no more. The questioning ended there. The federal agents then went to Leslie's office. Leslie's assistant said that there hadn't been any obvious threats recently. Leslie was very private. She never discussed personal matters in the office. However, yesterday around noon, Leslie made a phone call. She was extremely upset. It sounded like she was questioning how long the situation had been going on. After that, she left the office for over an hour. The federal agents immediately went to a nightclub. Kristen had just checked Leslie's phone. She saw that at noon yesterday, Leslie had taken a car and come to this club. After meeting with the two owners, the agents showed them photos of Leslie and Sam, but both owners claimed they didn't know them. Belle suggested checking the club's surveillance footage, but the owners said they didn't have any cameras. Kristen checked all of Leslie's cases. None of them were linked to the Sin Arroyo group, but still, no new clues turned up. The nearby surveillance only captured the killer's hat, but not their face. The forensic team checked Sam's phone. They found she'd sent many encrypted messages on an anonymous chat app. The person on the other end seemed very close to Sam, but who was this person? Just then, Kristen received Sam's autopsy report. They found Jack's DNA on her body, so the agents immediately summoned Jack, faced with irrefutable evidence. Jack had no choice but to admit to having had a relationship with Sam, but just yesterday, he claimed not to know her. Jack then lied, saying his vision wasn't very good. Belle asked him where he was at 5 p.m. Yesterday, Jack said he was working at the club. All the staff could vouch for him. Although it was clear Jack was hiding something, there wasn't enough evidence to arrest him, so Belle had to let him go for now. Later, federal agents checked the surveillance outside the nightclub. They saw Leslie enter the club at noon yesterday and leave in a car 9 minutes later. Zubair noticed a man watching him closely. The car's license plate was clearly visible. The agents quickly tracked down the driver, but he didn't recognize Leslie. He said staring at her was just a habit, since he worked as the club's doorman. Dan then showed him Sam's photo. The driver immediately recognized Sam. He had heard her crying loudly outside the club. Her shirt was torn. The federal agents immediately rechecked the footage. They found that the night before the incident, Sam had been at the nightclub. She didn't leave until 2 a.m. Could she have been assaulted by Jack inside? Dana was shocked, but Jack had an alibi. Dana decided to merge this case with the drug trafficking investigation and have Belle and Dan take full control of the case.